the cup.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Paul. Takes a three. Robinson pulls it in.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Aiden, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Now here's Paul. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Now here's Paul. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Chalk up 2 there.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Adebayo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy. I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Butler, following the shot by Chris Paul. The game now all time.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Now here's Butler, following the shot by Chris Paul.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Bounce pass from Paul. And stolen by Butler. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Here's Oladipo. Trying to get open is Butler. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, Oladipo soars for the slam. That's pretty, guys.
Knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Johnson for 3. Phoenix with the ball. Hero with it. Now guarded by Saric. To the inside. And that one's good by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Here's Paul. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
17-foot shot on the way. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And they double up Paul. And stolen by Dedmon. Drives to the hoop. Here's Okpala. Rebound by the Suns. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miami no good on that time either. Goes up at the stripe. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Heat lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 4. And Butler, here we go. Saric grabs the board. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Shamet. And stolen by Butler. Jumps up. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates a turnover, gets right out in transition.
Now here's Saric. Moves back up. Over Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
But getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of." We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Suns trail by 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good there with the step-back chase.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Booker. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here.
That's his first.
On the money from 12 feet away. Paul's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
.135 left in the first half. And there it is for him. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Paul. Again, Phoenix.
Well, there's been a consistency to the perimeter game of Chris Paul. That jump shot as reliable as it gets.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Oladipo. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. And taken away by Paul. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Oladipo misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the wide open shot from Paul. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Butler missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.